What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez, back with another Prize Picks video for you. Today is Monday, May 8th, 2023. We got two games. I almost did this, which is four. We got two games going on in the NBA today. As always, I hope this video right here finds you all doing well and in good spirits. In traditional video format, we will kick things off with a recap over yesterday's plays, and then we're jumping right into the Prize Picks board because I got three plays that I like for you today. So if you like the way that sounds, stick around, drop a like, drop a sub, click that notification icon. Go ahead and get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and my channel. And without further delay, let us jump into those plays from yesterday. All right, I have been looking forward to doing this recap since last night. 3-0 in our YouTube video plays, clean sweep across the board, 5-0 overall, inclusive of our member plays. So let's go over our three YouTube video plays that we talked about yesterday. So over 17.5 first half PRA for James Harden, over 4.5 assist for Jason Tatum, and then Devin Booker comes through, over 2.5 3-pointers made. Looked like Booker wasn't going to get it if you just only watched the first half. Denver did a great job of just throwing double teams at him and forcing him to get rid of the ball, but he just lit up. And in the second half, he had a nice little heat check and iced it with that third 3-pointer made. So overall, very, very good day. If you're interested in what the member plays were, also we went with the over 10.5 rebounds for Joel Embiid, and then we went over Kevin Durant's 30 points. So 5-0 overall with the member plays in there. Just a really, really good day. So I really hope you were able to tail a few of these plays, if not all of them. And we look to keep it going today. We look to keep it going today and go another perfect 3-0. I got three plays that I want to talk about that are going to help us get there. So let us transition back to the Prize Picks board and we'll break this down. All right, over on the Prize Picks board, let's talk about these plays. I got 2 rebounds and assist props as well as a point prop. Both rebounds and assist props are coming from the same game. Let's talk about Julius Randle. To start things off, 12.5 rebounds and assists. I like the over on this one. We're headed over to props.cash and I'll break it down. All right, so plenty to like here with this prop. Now I wanna show you the playoff game log for Julius Randle because I don't want to make it seem like he goes over this in every game and like talk you into a prop. I just want to show you information, some stats, and hopefully, you can use that towards your slips. So Julius Randle in the playoffs has gone over this line only 3 times. So 3 out of the 7 games he's been a part of, he's gone over 43% of the time. That's not all that great. Now, when we switch over to his games versus Miami, we can see that the games look a little different. So 4 out of 6 games he's gone over this. Now, digging into these games, I want to show you that the rebounds and assists for Julius Randle, a lot of them are just rebounds. He's basically giving you 11 rebounds in each of these games when you average it out in these 4 games that he's gone over. His assists, they're up and down. I don't know what to expect game to game with his assist. So I don't want to just go with his assist prop. I like the combination of the two because it does provide more upside. You can see that it's off and on, off and on, off and on. I don't want to mess with that. So I like the over on this prop because he will get you a few assists every game. Like, he has the upside to get you that many, but then he also can give you 1 or 2. 3 is great. I'll take 3 from him today and 10 rebounds and call it a day. I think that's a reasonable expectation for Julius Randle today. Now, something that really stood out to me when looking at these stats is the playing time of Mitchell Robinson and why this is impactful to the production of Julius Randle. Why do we care about Mitchell Robinson? Well, I'll tell you why if I can find his ass. There you go. Because when Mitchell Robinson is off the floor, Julius Randle seems to grab more rebounds, right? So over the last 2 games, we can see that Mitchell Robinson's minutes have been down. I think they've been down due to foul trouble. Foul trouble is a big deal for Mitchell Robinson. He's giving you 4 over the last 2 games. averaging almost 4 per contest versus Miami. But in the playoffs, you can see what he's done: 3, 4, and 4. So Tibbs has already shown he is not afraid to pull Robinson off the floor in place of Isaiah Hartenstein. Now, whether Hartenstein is more productive on the floor, I don't think it matters right now. I think we're really focusing on the absence of Mitchell Robinson and how that impacts the production of Julius Randle. So I don't believe it's a coincidence that Mitchell Robinson has seen a decline in his minutes, and we've also seen Julius Randle's numbers do this. So I'm going to correlate these two. I like the way this looks, and I think that 12.5 is a very, very attainable number. I think there's a very clear path to the over here. I like it. I'm going to roll with it as our first prop on the board. 12.5 rebounds and assists over for Julius Randle. Sticking in the same game, I want to talk about Josh Hart, 11.5 rebounds and assists. I like the over on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash and I'll tell you why. Man, I feel like we talked about this. Oh, we did. That's right. 2 days ago, we talked about it and he crushed it. And that's why I like it again today. That's not the only reason I like it today. I like it for a lot of the same reasons, but because we just saw it play out to our benefit in the last game. And there's really nothing that changes, in these games. I mean, he's still playing heavy minutes. He's still on the floor when it counts. Tibbs trusts him, and he's doing everything he can while he's on the floor. He's a highly productive player. Over the last 3 games versus Miami, he's gone over this line in 3 consecutive games, 12, 20, and 14. Now, we need 12 from him today. He's giving you 13, an average of 13 per game. Now, how this looks when you break it down in the rebounds and the assists, so we can see that he's gone 8, 11, and 12, 8, 11, and 12 over those. I had it right the first time. 8, 11, and 12 the last 3 games versus Miami in the playoffs. These are playoff games, so we can look at his assists as well. His rebounds have been on the up and up. Now his assists, 4, 9, and 2. You want to see more than 2 assists from him because it's a combined prop. But if Josh Hart is able to go out there and get you, 9 rebounds and 3 assists, we'll take that. Ideally, I personally would like to see just a more balanced, breakdown between these two, like a 6 and 6 line, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, or 8 rebounds and 4 assists, something like that. But it's a little scary when you see that, man, he hit this prop with more rebounds, like way more rebounds than these assists. So get that assist line up to 3, or get that assist, number up to 3, and add that in with his, 9 rebounds. I think we're good. So I'm just gonna keep liking this prop and rolling with it because Josh Hart continues to produce, and I think as the series goes on, I think we just continue to see heavy minutes for Josh Hart. And there's room for him to get more minutes. Like he did it. He did it here. He got you almost 44 minutes in this game. So this is a little low. There's room for him to play 2, 3, 4 extra minutes, and that just adds to his upside. So give me the over. Josh Hart, rebounds and assists, 11.5 as prop number 2. All right, and for our final prop on the board, we're talking about a points prop, and I want to talk about the 26.5 point prop for LeBron James and why I like the less on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash, and I'll tell you why. All right, so we're pulling up LeBron James game log versus Golden State. Now, we really don't care about these games over here. We're only focusing on these last 3 games versus Golden State because these are playoff games. Now, we can see that in each playoff game versus Golden State, he's gone for 22, 23, 21. So he's giving you a minimum of 21 points per game. He's averaging 22 points per game in this series. Those are great numbers, but they're under 26.5. When I see this and I see this number here, this looks a bit juiced up. And I think it's juiced up because the fans, the public, we keep waiting on this big blow up game for LeBron James, this vintage roll back the hands of time game from LeBron James where he goes for 30, 10 and 10 or 40 or something like that. And I don't believe that's going to happen in this series. I just don't believe that it's necessary, and I don't believe that's how you beat the Golden State Warriors. So let's break this down a little bit more. So When you look at his point totals, 22, 23, 21, what gives me confidence in the under in this one is it's always scary, first of all, taking an under on LeBron James, first of all. But let's look at this. So first half points look like this: 12, 21, and 10. So even when he gets off to a very strong start and it makes you feel like, oh man, I shouldn't have taken this under, he's going to blow up, and then you start thinking, okay, he's just going to duplicate this in the second half. Man, he's going to score 40 tonight. These numbers in the second half look way different than his numbers in the first half. 10, 2, and 11. Gets off to a strong start. That's all well and good. But in the second half, he's just not doing it. Now, you can say that those results are due to blowouts. True, kind of. However, the game that wasn't a blowout was on May the 2nd. So that was the only competitive game in this series. So we can even look at that one and say LeBron James scored 22 points in that game in a highly competitive game, no blowout. He got you 12 in the first half, and he comes out in the second half and he gets you 10. That to me debunks he's not scoring because of the blowouts. So blowout or not blowout, it doesn't feel like LeBron James is trying to take the game over by way of scoring points. Now, what he is trying to do, he's trying to play team ball. He's trying to get his teammates involved, specifically Anthony Davis, and I believe that continues in this game tonight. So I look for LeBron James to be active, to be engaged, but I don't look for him to score, lead the team in scoring, lead the game in scoring. I think he continues to do what he's been doing, which is, rebounds, assists, block shots, doing all the things that aren't expected of him because he's 78 years old. But I think the points continue to go under here. I'm willing to take that risk and say that LeBron James does not score 27 points tonight. Give me the under, 26.5 points for LeBron James as our third and final play of the day. All right, so let's recap quickly the 3 plays we talked about in this video. We like the over Julius Randle, over Josh Hart, under LeBron James, 26.5 points. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about the Prizepicks board, who you have your eyes on, as well as your thoughts on these 3 plays that we talked about in this video. As always, thank you all so much for the continued support, the likes, the subs, and all of the comments, and truly helping this channel get a bit bigger every single day as we continue our march towards 5,000 subs. If you like these plays, if you like the way this is broken down, then I encourage you to check out the free player prop Discord. Link is in the description below. Click it, verify you're a human being, and just read over the rules, and then you're in. We're talking player props pretty much all day long. Had a really fun day yesterday. A lot of winning slips, so many winning slips. And a lot of people just really benefiting from each other's information and sharing opinions and just feeding off the positivity in there. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of and you like the way these plays are broken down, you can find more of them over in the Discord. Like I said, click the link in the description below and you are all set up. Best of luck to you all today. If you tell any of these plays, let me know in the comments below. And until tomorrow's NBA playoff player prop Prizepicks video, Chavez is